Dear students, today these are our last topics of the chapter Nationalism in India. Dear students, I hope you all are fine and safe. Today we'll conclude this chapter, that is Nationalism in India. The topics that we'll cover today, that is the sense of collective belonging, the nation depicted in art, then different artists projected their own version of Bharat Mata, then reinterpretation of history. First topic, the sense of collective belonging. So when we are talking about sense of collective belonging, that means we all belong to one country, one nation, and the feeling of nationalism is talked about here. Nationalism. Nationalism, what does it mean? As we have studied earlier also, we say nationalism is when everyone connects themselves with a particular cause or particular country or particular uh, interest. So that is nationalism. So here nationalism spreads when people begin to believe that they are all part of the same nation, when they discover some unity that binds them together. So when why people will be fighting against someone for something? Only when they will be connecting that particular thing with themselves. When we say India, at the time when Britishers were ruling over India, there was no single country. Our India was divided into nearly 516 small princely, you can say, states. In princely states, where prince were there. So when we say nationalism, we needed something which connects all the people of India together. So how this sense of collective belonging came, that yes, we are Indians and this country is India and we are the citizen of it and we want it back from Britishers. So there were various aspects. These were the aspects that how a nation was depicted in art form. Different artists projected the image of Bharat Mata, and we also glorified our history. We reinterpreted our history. See, the united struggle for independence helped in building the sense of collective belonging. Additionally, a variety of cultural processes also captured the spirit of nationalism. We know that India is a country where we have wide variety of culture and tradition. So this culture only had played a great role in binding India. So for example, when we say yes, we are one thing, before that I should go with it. One thing that you can see, that in India we have states which are divided or which are uh, made on the basis of language. Linguistic basis is there of our states. So people of same language were kept in one state. So that was also kind of you can say collective belonging which was given to the people. So when we say that we are the Gujarati, Marathi, or we belong to this particular place. So there is something which bind everyone together. There is some link in between, that is the culture of that particular place. So people were captured with the cultural process. नेशनलिज्म क्या होता है? नेशनलिज्म का मतलब होता है जब कोई भी इंसान अपने आप को एक नेशन से कनेक्ट करे और उसके लिए उसके मन में फीलिंग्स हो, वो नेशनलिज्म की फीलिंग होती है। और ये इंडिया में कैसे डेवलप हुई? जब इंडिपेंडेंस का स्ट्रगल चल रहा था, उस टाइम पे जो हम लोग की ओरिजिनल कल्चरल आइडेंटिटी थी, उस कल्चरल आइडेंटिटी को एक साथ बांधने की कोशिश की गई हमारे फ्रीडम फाइटर्स के द्वारा, पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स के द्वारा जो उस टाइम पर थे। द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक is nation depicted in art. Art in the form of dance, art in the form of painting, art in the form of song. So all kind of art was kept in front of the people, so that people could understand that art and they can relate themselves with the art. So we know that national anthem, national song, the image of Bharat Mata, our national flags, all these were created just to unite the people because they need something. Yes, they can connect it. Yes, there's our national flag, there's our national symbol, there's our national anthem. So something, it was very much required which should connect all the people. So the identity of nation is most often symbolized in a figures or image with which people can identify the nation. It is not only with India. World over it happens when there is a system of unification, or when people are uh, joining each other, and when people are fighting for the nationalism, they symbolize themselves with any kind of symbol, any kind of flag, any kind of image. So that also happened in India. The image of Bharat Mata was pictorial representation of the motherland. So as we say that our country Bharat, our Bharat Mata is our motherland. So the image of personified image of Bharat Mata was created. And when we say in practical sense, there is you can say that it is a piece of land, but just to connect with that piece of land, and when we call that piece of land mother, people will be connecting with the land. If you'll say ki India is a piece of land, and yes, you have to connect with it and you have to get independence for that piece of land, so people will be less emotionally touched. But when we say yes, our country land, our motherland, our Bharat Mata is under the control of Britishers, and we have to get her free from the control of Britishers, then people will be having great impact on it. So the image of Bharat Mata was also painted, and it was painted by Abindranath Tagore. Vande Mataram, the national song, was written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1870s. This was sung during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal. In 1905, there was one movement which is not the part of our syllabus, but although in 1905 there was a Swadeshi movement in West. The, at that time it was Bengal. Now it is called West Bengal. So at that time, this national song, that was Vande Mataram, it was sung by the all the political leaders who were fighting for the nationalism. Then different artists projected their own version of Bharat Mata. These two images of Bharat Mata you have in your book only. Figure number 12 and figure number 14. It is in your book only. So in this picture, you are seeing this picture. The idea of this picture was given by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay only in his book, one of his book, very famous book, that was known as Anand Mat. So he gave an imaginary, you can say a concept of Bharat Mata, but this picture was painted by the Abhinnath Tagore in 1905. You can see here, when we are seeing Bharat Mata, she is looking very calm, composed, and very peaceful. And what she is holding in her one hand, she is holding mala, and in, you can say that, and another hand she is holding food, the crops are there. Then you can say a page is there which is showing learning, and here clothes is there. So it is complete prosperity is shown by this picture, that all these things will be belonging to us. So the mala in one hand emphasizes her aesthetic quality. Abhinnath Tagore, like Ravi Verma before, he tried to develop a style of painting that could be seen as a truly Indian. So you can see this picture is depicting a truly you can say a picture of truly Indian mother who is fulfilling all the demands of her children. तो ये अलग अलग पिक्चर्स बनाएगी भारत माता की. एक पिक्चर जो आप देख रहे हैं जिसमें भारत माता बहुत ही काम कंपोज्ड है, तो भारत माता के हाथ में यहाँ पर क्या क्या दिया हुआ है, एक हाथ में माला दी हुई है, एक हाथ में उनके क्रॉप्स दी हैं, और एक हाथ में कुछ पेपर जैसा है जो रोल किया हुआ है टू सिंबलाइज द yes, to symbolize the knowledge. And in one hand it is cloth to symbolize the clothing. So it is something when India will be free, so this Bharat Mata will be providing us clothes, knowledge, food, and everything which a child requires, or which a child should be getting from his or her mother. In another picture, you will be seeing the image of Bharat Mata that is shown in between two powerful animals. One is lion and one is elephant, and she is holding Trishul. You will be able to see it is Trishul, a weapon, and a flag that is tricolor. This picture came a way later than this one, but they have some differences. In this picture, you'll be seeing it is a symbol of prosperity, and in this picture, you'll be seeing that this is a symbol of power, where the Bharat Mata is holding Trishul also. She's accompanying with the two powerful animals. So it is something which is showing the, you can say, power and authority, and it is showing the calmness, composedness as prosperity. So these two pictures are given in a book. Apart from these two pictures, many kind of you can say pictures and versions of Bharat Mata's image came out at the time of independence. So everyone was depicting their own version of Bharat Mata as per their own perception. But unified purpose was to develop the feeling of nationalism with these symbols. सो हर किसी ने भारत माता की अपनी अपनी तरीके से इमेज बनाना स्टार्ट की। जो फर्स्ट इमेज आप देख रहे हैं, ये दोनों ही इमेजेस हमारी बुक में दी हुई हैं। फर्स्ट इमेज बनाई गई रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर के द्वारा, जो कि 1905 में बनाई गई थी। और इस इमेज को कंसेप्चुअलाइज, मतलब इसका जो कंसेप्ट है वो किसने दिया था? बंकिम चंद्र चट्टोपाध्याय ने। उनकी एक बुक थी जिसका नाम था आनंद मठ। तो उस बुक में उन्होंने भारत माता की इमेज की एक आउटलाइन दी थी, और उस आउटलाइन को पढ़कर रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर ने एक फर्स्ट इमेज ऑफ भारत माता क्रिएट की, जिनके हाथ में ये चार चीजें हैं जो कि प्रॉस्पेरिटी बता रही हैं। और यहाँ पर जो दूसरी इमेज है वो क्या दिखा रही है? पावर, अथॉरिटी, क्योंकि यहाँ पर दो पावरफुल एनिमल्स के बीच में भारत माता है, और भारत माता के हाथ में त्रिशूल है, फ्लैग है, और ये क्या सिंबलाइज कर रही है? पावर। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इट इज folklores and national flag. Here you are able to see two different kind of national flag which are not, you can say, today we have a third kind of national flag. We'll talk about it. First, folklores. What are folklores? It is the meaning of folklore: a traditional belief, customs and stories of a community passed through the generations by word of mouth. So folklore is nothing, simply a art form. It may be the making of any kind of, you can say, artistic thing, or a dance form, or a song, or any kind of thing which is traditionally passed from generation to generation, just by the, you can say, within the family only, and by the word of mouth. A father is teaching to the son, then son to his son, then it continues and goes on, continue, and it passes through generation. So these type of folk tales, there are stories are there, dances are there, traditional dances, local dances. So all these things bind the people together. Those folklores were also used as a, you can say, a symbol of nationalism or a symbol of collective belonging. Many nationalist leaders took help of folk tales to spread the idea of nationalism. It was believed that the folk tales revealed the true picture of traditional culture. So the traditional stories, जो पुरानी stories थी, जो कि बहुत glorified stories थी, उनको use किया जाता था ताकि लोगों में awareness फैलाई जाए, किसके लिए? nationalism के लिए। एक राष्ट्र की बात हो, एक community की बात हो, और टुगेदरनेस की बात हो, तो ये folklore से काफी तरीके से समझाया जाता था। folk tales होती थी, पोएम्स होती थी, हाइम्स होती थी, उनसे लोगों को समझाया जाता था। Then national flag, we created a lot of national flags. I have taken here two of them. First, this was, you can say, created the time of Swadeshi movement in 1905 only, and here you are able to see 8 lotuses are there, and these were the symbol of 8 provinces of Britishers. And this crescent moon and the sun shows the unity of Hindu and Muslim. During the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag was designed. It had 8 lotuses representing 8 provinces of British India and the crescent moon representing Hindu and Muslims. By 1921, this is another flag. It was created in 1921. It was also of tricolor, and in between it was the, that is known as, you can say, chakra. Gandhiji's chakra was there. Gandhiji has designed the Swaraj flag. It was again tricolor. Here the colors were red, green, and white, and had a spinning wheel in the center representing the Gandhian ideal of self-help. Carrying the flag and holding it aloft during the marches become a symbol of defiance. So at the time of all the movement that were led by the Gandhiji after 1921, this flag was carried to show the power and to show that we why this spinning wheel was kept, this chakra was kept, just because it shows that we do not want any good from the Britishers, just we want the our own independence and we'll create all the things within our country. So this was a symbol. तो folklore क्या होता है? ट्रेडिशनल कहानियां, ट्रेडिशनल पोयम, ट्रेडिशनल डांस जो कि जनरेशन के द्वारा दूसरी जनरेशन को पास की जाती हैं। तो उन folklore को यूज किया गया नेशनलिज्म स्प्रेड करने के लिए। फिर नेशनल फ्लैग बनाया गया, दो नेशनल फ्लैग यहाँ पर देख रहे हैं आप। पहला नेशनल फ्लैग ये स्वदेशी मूवमेंट के टाइम पे बनाया गया था इन 1905, जिसमें 8 लोटसेस हैं और एक क्रीसेंट मून है और एक सन है। सन और क्रीसेंट मून जो है वो क्या दिखा रहा है? द यूनिटी ऑफ हिंदू एंड मुस्लिम। और ये 8 लोटसेस क्या डिपिक्ट कर रहे हैं? 8 प्रोविंसेस डिपिक्ट कर रहे हैं ब्रिटिश इंडिया के, जो मेन सिटीज थी उस टाइम पे जिस पे ब्रिटिशर्स कंट्रोल करते थे, जिनको ये माना जाता था कि अगर ये 8 प्रोविंसेस जिसके पास होंगे उनके पास इंडिया का पूरा कंट्रोल होगा। तो वो 8 प्रोविंसेस को ये सिंबलाइज करता है। फिर 1921 में एक चक्र एक फ्लैग गांधी जी ने बनाया जिसमें बीच में ये उनका जो खादी से क्लोथ बनाने वाला जो चक्र था, दैट वाज स्पिनिंग व्हील, वो बीच में था और ये दिखा था वी आर सेल्फ डिपेंडेंट, वी कैन मेक आवर क्लोथ्स ओन, नॉट ओनली क्लोथ्स, एवरीथिंग विल बी एबल टू मेक बाय आवर ओन। The next topic is reinterpretation of history. Now, what is reinterpretation? Reinterpretation means just to make again we are judging our history. What happened at the time of Britishers? Britishers have nullified our history and they have shown us the history which is not so glorified. ब्रिटिशर्स ने हमें ऐसी हिस्ट्री बताई थी इंडिया की, हमारी आने वाली कल्चर्स, आने वाली जनरेशन को ऐसी हिस्ट्री को प्रमोट किया जा रहा था which was not so glorified history. So our Indian leaders tried to glorify our history. The rich past of India was kept in between. The example of great fighters who fought for the country land or fought for the motherland was shown and was talked about between the people. Many Indians felt that the British had given the different interpretation of Indian history. They felt it was important to interpret the history from an Indian perspective. So the history of India means we had a great past of ancient time, medieval time. That great past should be glorified and should be presented in a very good sense in front of Indians. So इंडियन लीडर्स का मानना था ब्रिटिशर्स ने हमारी हिस्ट्री को बहुत बुरे तरीके से प्रेजेंट किया है हमारे लोगों के आगे, तो उस हिस्ट्री को बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से ग्लोरीफाइड वे में आगे प्रेजेंट करना है हमारे लोगों के सामने। जो जो हीरोज रहे हिस्ट्री में उनकी स्टोरी सुनानी है ताकि लोग फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल में आगे आए और अपनी मदरलैंड के लिए लड़ें। तो ऐसे लोगों के बारे में बताना है जो कि अपनी कंट्री के लिए पास्ट में लड़े हैं। तो हिस्ट्री को भी री इंटरप्रेटेड किया गया। तो ये जो सारी चीजें की गई, दैट मीन्स री इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ हिस्ट्री, यूजिंग ऑफ folklore, यूजिंग ऑफ नेशनल फ्लैग, यूजिंग ऑफ इमेज ऑफ भारत माता, एंड depiction of our nation in different kinds of art forms, song, dance, and all these art forms. It was done to just create this sense of collective belonging. So it is very much essential for any kind of nation to connect themselves with a common cause. When there will be no common cause or unity will not be there, it will be easy to break them and it will be easy to rule over them. But when they are having a common cause, then they will unite and they will fight against their oppressor. So this was main concept to create the sense of collective belonging. Thank you.